Patch 4.6 has dropped, and Sister of the Thorn looks completely different now. She has gone from being able to nuke monsters and Chaos Warriors with ease to now actually feeling like a fun and balanced support class. And today I will share a build that I think backs this theory up. But first, let's talk about her. Her passive ability, a Cluster of Radiance. Aurelian is granted Radiance, a free use of her career skill every 60 seconds. Thornwake, her career skill. Aurelian conjures a Thorn Wall that hinders enemy movement. The Thorn Wall lasts for 6 seconds. No change so far, but here we get into some different stuff. She's got 3 perks. Her first one, Blackvenom Blades. Melee attacks apply a poison that deals damage and increases damage suffered by 12% for 10 seconds. A Sustenance of Leechlings. Whenever another party member receives temp health while at full health, Carillion gains temporary health instead. And an Attendance of Municipants. All healing received by the party is increased by 25%. This counts for both green and temp health. Your melee weapon today is going to be the dual swords. I will get into why in just a little bit, but for your temp health talent, you're going to want Martial Blessing. Melee killing blows restore temp health based off the health of the slain enemy. On your level 10 line, you're going to want Authority's Delight. Melee strikes against poison targets make them bleed. This is a really good talent because, as you will see as this build goes on, we are going to be spreading our debuff of Blackvenom around. On the level 15 line here, Smiter is far and away your best choice for melee. It allows you to do extra damage to monsters where Mainstay cannot, and in general just kills things faster. On her level 20 line, Bonded Spirit reduces the cooldown of Radiance by 50%, but taking damage increases the cooldown by 2 seconds. As someone that was a fan of Incandescence before the Sister rework, I can say with confidence that Bonded Spirit is much better. Radiance will give you 2 ults in 2 minutes. 1 per minute, but Bonded Spirit can give you 2 ults in a minute. That's half the time, and even if you take a hit or 2, it's 2 or 4 or even 6 seconds longer, still making it leagues better than Incandescence. So for those looking to ult as often as possible, do take Bonded Spirit. Also, if you take damage from friendly fire, this does not increase your cooldown time. When looking at these changes, Recursive Toxin caught my eye because I thought it might stack with the 12% increased damage suffered, making it 24%. This is not the case. This simply just stacks the Blackvenom debuff twice. Personally, I prefer Lingering Blackvenom. Critical strikes apply Blackvenom to enemies near the target. So this is exactly why I wanted to take the dual swords. The dual swords' 3rd light attack gets 25% extra crit chance, while the 4th light attack gets 50%, making it very easy and very reliable to crit and spread your debuff of Blackvenom around. In turn, you will be poisoning an entire horde, and when they're poisoned, not only do they suffer 12% more damage for 10 seconds, but you make them bleed from your Authority's Delight. The dual swords are fantastic for hordes, so there will be no issue there. The one weakness I would say is that they're a little bit weak against armor, but the extra damage that they're going to suffer and the bleed all but nullifies those problems, making the dual swords actually the perfect weapon for this build. You're basically spreading a plague amongst the Raki. And for her level 30 line, her ults, I'm going with Tangle Grasp Thicket. Thorny vines now erupt from Carillion and travel towards the targeted area. So this ult is fantastic for tight situations. What it does is essentially knocks everything back for a couple seconds, and then depending on where you aim, it'll pop up a little wall. So if there's a bunch of Storm Vermin or Chaos Warriors or something barreling down on you, you can knock them back. It pushes the trash back further than it does certain elites. Maulers, for example, do not get pushed back as far, so you can single them out while they're on the ground and kill them. And with Bonded Spirit, you'll pretty much have this up whenever you want. Even if you're taking hits, you're going to have it much more frequently than if you were to run Incandescence. Tangle Grasp Thicket, even though it makes a wall, it doesn't come up right away, so it's not super annoying to other players. In fact, it's quite useful, and it can go really far. It has a tremendous range. Now for the equipment. As I mentioned, the melee weapon today is going to be the dual swords. Personally, I like block cost reduction, swift slaying, and you definitely want to take as much crit chance as you possibly can. The longbow, the big thing that you want here is conservative shooter. A close range headshot will one-shot any special on Kata, so properties are up to you. You can go for crit chance to apply your Lingering Blackvenom, as it does work through range, but personally I just use this for special sniping and occasional elite help. On your necklace, you want to run 20% extra health and 30% extra block cost reduction with Barkskin. Sister of the Thorn has 125 base health, so with 20% extra health she'll have 150. That's borderline tank status. meaning you definitely want to take Barkskin or Bunashelia. Personally, I prefer Barkskin for when things get out of hand, as it is really good when you take multiple hits. On the charm, I go for 10% Power Fist Chaos and attack speed. Chaos is good for the more dangerous enemies. The Chaos faction, Beastman, covers them all. You can definitely lose that attack speed if you want and slap like infantry or something on there, or even armored, since the dual swords are a little bit weak against that. Concoction, your ult is 40 seconds, so Concoction will let you get that back and then some cooldown off your next one. Or another good trait to run would also be Proxy, as you can essentially double the value of potions. A trinket, I'm running Crit Chance, Stamina Recovery, and Shrapnel. Shrapnel for more damage when I want to bomb something, Stamina Recovery for a little bit of survivability, and Crit Chance to help proc the lingering Blackvenom. So on my dual swords, if I melee attack consistently, on my 4th melee attack, I'll be having 65% crit chance every time. On my 3rd light attack, I will be having 40% crit chance every time. That's going to spread that poison around and allow you to deal extra damage and bleed damage to anything. One thing I do want to mention, the aura for the lingering Blackvenom to spread, it's about the size of Huntsman's crit aura, which is significant. Enemies are basically piled on top of each other in a horde. A couple crits and the entire thing will be debuffed. So that's the build, guys. I think I like this setup even more than the new Shade setup, as it is fun and feels like he is really part of the team. When I really put this together and got using it, I was honestly shocked at how much fun I was having. I really urge you guys to give it a try. I think you will like it. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe to this channel, leave a like and leave a comment letting me know what you think about this sister build here. I also have a Twitch and a Discord. Links to those will be in the description down below. Check me out and take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.